Hi everyone, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we're going to be looking at some 3D printing. We're going to be revisiting 3D printing. So with the delay in the release of Bagration, there was some COVID-related factory issues that Battlefront was experiencing. I still wanted to do some battle reports with some of the new stuff that I don't have. Now eventually I do want to get the Battlefront models just because I like the models and I like them to scale, but in the meantime, I hopped onto Thingiverse and found a really good model, 3D model, of the Hetzer. So this is, and I'll put a link in the video description below. Thingiverse is like a free community where models are stored, repository for 3D printing. So they have a ton of stuff there. You know, you really can't copyright German tank. So, you know, there are lots of different versions. I thought this one was the coolest looking one that they had. So I wanted to print it. So I printed out a platoon of 4. And just to give you an idea of this, it's got some cool detail. Still needs a little cleaning up. That didn't quite print all the way. So this was printed as one piece, which means the machine gun, the barrel, the tracks, everything was put together, so it just grew as one thing. And there are some pros and cons to that. There are some of the supports were hard to get out of the tracks. And if you look on this side, you can actually see some of the supports that I still need to clip out and that I missed during the initial cleanup phase. But otherwise, excuse me, I really like this model. I think it looks really good. It's going to do what I want it to do. And either Jake or I will paint it up, and look, with 3D printing, it's even a hollow barrel there at the front. But I thought it looked really good. So hopefully you guys will see some Hetzers and some upcoming battle reports. And then maybe I'll compare these with the Battlefront models when they finally do come. Then I also wanted to add to my Soviets, I wanted to add some T-70s. And I've mentioned before the 3D Breed Kickstarter that had these cool World War II miniatures, and it had Russians, it had Americans, Japanese, Italians, it had all kinds of things. This was one of the models there. Now this one was printed as as 4 pieces: the hull, the 2 tracks, and the turret. And overall, I really like how this guy turned out. You can see the tracks because they were printed separately. Oh, there's a little doodad in there. They look much cleaner. And it's pretty simple. I could fit 2 of these on a build plate since they're so flat. It only took like an hour and 15 minutes to print each run. So I did 10 of those so I could have some options. I could run a T-70 reconnaissance company, or just a company of 7 of these, and add them to my Soviet Bagration list. Kind of see how they go. And then if I really like them, eventually I might replace them with the Battlefront models, or I might just keep them. Other thing you might notice is the barrels all are kind of upturned. That kind of happened when it was curing. I'm just going to dip these in the water, like boiling water, hot water, and then straighten them out, and that should be no problem. But there you go, guys. That's just a quick look at 3D printing this week. Some cool Flames of War stuff. Germans for German Bagration, and more T-70s for my Soviets as well. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do give us a like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Do you want to see more 3D printing content? If so, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to make more. Also, do check us out on Facebook at All Miniatures Great and Small. If you do like our Flames of War content, do check out our Patreon. I'll put a link also in the video description below where you can come and patrons get access to a Flames of War battle report every month. So we've got a cool backlog of reports already on there. and more coming every month, so check that out as well. As always, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.